Welcome to BitSquad Crypto. This is the last video I'm ever going to make of the year. I'm just kidding. Happy New Year. Did you fall for that joke again 2 years in a row, you idiot? Listen, guys, Georgia Bulldogs, #1. That's right, we did win. What a heck of a game just saw at the Peach Bowl, Ohio State. Hats off to Ohio State, man. They're a good team. Was I ever worried? No, because they're a big team. But whatever. Look, here's what I want to say. Guys, 2022 was a very, very hard year. And 2023 is going to get better for crypto. It's not going to be phenomenal. You're not going to become a millionaire in 2023. But yet you can plant the seeds that are going to be leading you to become a millionaire in late 2024 or potentially 2025. That's really when the bulk of the bull run is going to be happening. But, you know, reflecting back on 2022, it was a very hard year. Obviously, we had the collapses. I lost a bunch of money. I lost a bunch of money on Celsius. I know a lot of you guys did as well. Lost money on FTX, lost money on Voyager, and going forward, I take a lot of responsibility in making sure that we understand not your keys, not your crypto going forward. I don't want anybody on this channel losing their money because they leave it on an exchange. So we're going to preach that message in 2023 for sure. This year, I'm going to put a lot more focus on trading, so you guys better be ready for that. I'm back in the trading mindset. For you guys that were here in 2021, in early 2021, we took $80,000, we turned it into $1 million. We took $10,000, we turned it into $100,000. And, I'm back in that trading mindset right now because that's what you got to do in times like this to stay interested for sure, because this contagion is going to start to fade away here in the next few months. And we're going to have some boring times as we head into 2024. But the important thing is you're paying attention and you're listening and you're staying with crypto, because getting out of it will be the worst thing you ever did. I can tell you this. With 2022 now being over, this wraps up officially 10 years from 2012 to 2022 in crypto. Obviously, it's a little, we're like 10 years in 1 month because I bought Bitcoin for the first time in December of 2012. But I'm in 10 years now in crypto. And I can tell you, it took me 9 years to become a crypto millionaire. It took me from 2012 all the way to 2020, I guess that's 8 years, but it was really closer to 9 actually, because it was the very end of 2020. Very end of 2020 was when I hit $1 million for the first time. And so it was almost 9 years to, get me to the millionaire status. And, I can tell you guys that if I would have stayed in it from the beginning and I wouldn't have taken a couple years off there in the middle, it would have been a much faster process. So I just really want to take this time to encourage you guys to understand that, this year was hard. Next year is going to be better, but it's not going to be fantastic. There's going to be a payoff coming for everybody down the road, but you got to stick with it. You got to stick with crypto. Don't take your focus and put it in other places. Obviously, if you're having like financial problems, then yeah, you need to think about that. But if you got your money in accounts and you can dollar cost average, I think dollar cost averaging in right now is something good to do. But I mainly just want to say to the BitSquad, Happy New Year's. We made it through the roughest year of the cycle. That's important. 2021, we told you it was going to be great. 2022, we told you last year it was going to be bad. We are through the roughest part, in my opinion. There may be some more downside action. I don't think so. I think we've already bottomed. 2023 is going to be much better. Hold on, BitSquad. It's coming. Your dream, changing your life, it's definitely possible, and we're going to help you make that happen. So that's all I got. Be blessed. 2023. Let's get it.